Hey everybody, good evening. Welcome to tonight's Proof Zoom. We're really excited that you're taking a couple minutes to join us and find out a little bit more about something that is awesome. It's Keto OS. You'll see these little packets right here. This one is caffeine free and this one is charged. What we're talking about is a first to market product that you can get therapeutic ketones into your blood in 59 minutes. If you don't know what we're talking about with ketones, I can give you a little heads up, but what I want you to do is go research it for yourself. So later tonight or maybe tomorrow, get on Google and look up ketones and nearly anything else. Ketones, Alzheimer's, ketones, PTSD, ketones, inflammation, ketones, weight loss, ketones, chronic pain, ketones, migraines. Go do some research for yourself. Your body produces ketones, so it's been studied for over a century. And how the ketones work, how you get ketones naturally in your body is one of two ways. It's either nutritional ketosis through a diet called the ketogenic diet, which is no carbs and no sugar, so you delete your body or deplete your body of all glucose. Or the second option is starvation. So you see people on Survivor or Naked and Afraid, all of those type of shows, those people are in ketosis because their body is consuming itself, right? You can imagine if you don't have food for an extended period of time, the way that God designed our bodies is you actually start to consume your own fat to produce energy for yourself. So what we're talking about is being able to optimize your human health by biohacking into your system. By allowing a drink like this in 59 minutes to give you a similar result as what it takes people dieting weeks, if not months, to achieve in ketosis. So I want you guys to hear some stories from a couple of my friends that are not only taking Keto OS, but having some really awesome results. So I see Miss Brooke up there. She is a physical therapist. Her and her husband live in Kentucky. I'm glad you got home safe. So, Brooke, I know that you have been kind of doing a combination of the ketogenic diet and then also taking the Keto OS. So tell us how it's been going.
It's going really awesome. And I just want to give a shout out to you, Natalie. You're just one of the best leaders I've ever had the privilege of working with. So thank you for all that you do. And as far as my personal experience with Keto OS, as I'd mentioned before, I've been on a ketogenic diet for close to 3 months, and I've lost quite a bit of weight with that. Doing research, I realized I wasn't getting enough fat in my diet, so that's something that I've done recently as far as the change goes, and I've seen fantastic results. Natalie introduced me to Keto OS about 4 weeks ago. I'm losing track, but I've been on it for about 3 weeks, and I can tell a huge difference. And that's in conjunction with the ketogenic diet that I'm already doing. I'm down 21 pounds now, total. But that is not why, I started Keto OS. I started because of Natalie's husband's fantastic results with his chronic pain, and I have had chronic pain for a number of years. I had neck surgery in March, and the Keto OS, the second day, I already noticed a huge difference, 90% pain reduction, maybe more. I can't remember the last Tylenol I've taken, and I don't take pain pills. I don't take ibuprofen or anything else. And I can't remember the last time I've had to take any Tylenol. So it's dramatically helped my pain, and I do home health. So I'm in my car all day, driving, and I've been in my car all day today, having no neck pain whatsoever. And I have energy to spare. I feel fantastic. So that's it for me. Back to you, Natalie.
That is awesome. That's awesome. I think sometimes people can short sell the Keto OS and they're like, hey, this is a product that will help you lose weight. But the human optimization working in people's brain, working with people's inflammation, Brooke, I am so excited. Like living with Corey with chronic pain, I know what that's like for your family, just having to deal with that all the time. So it's a major blessing that I get to hear your story. That's awesome. All right, let's see if we've got Miss Allison Terry out of Connecticut. She also has an amazing story. She has several challenges in her family that she is able to address with Keto OS. So, Allison, we'd love to hear your story.
Hi, Nat. I have a great story, especially with ketos. For myself, my husband is a disabled vet. He actually has PTSD and TBI from his services over in Iraq, and I am his full-time caregiver. And on top of that, I have 2 children with special needs. So we were very lucky that the Hublos, Rick and Charlie, gave us a sample and just said, hey, try this out. And I'm like, okay, tried it on my husband. For a month and a half before us trying this, my husband wouldn't leave the house. He wouldn't talk to me. It was like being on eggshells. So I said, here, just try it without him knowing anything, which he drank it, thankfully. Within a half an hour, you could see a change. He was talking and he was being more of himself. So now a month in, I have my husband back. We went from having a dad and a husband who kind of was just here in a zombie mind frame to now playing with the kids and wanting to dub smash the hooplos all the time. Like, oh, hey, let's do more. And he's the one that's initiating this stuff. So for me to see my husband back is a blessing. I took it for myself being a caregiver. I was very drained with doctor's appointments and running around after the kids with their needs and my husband's, and I've never been in the best mental health I've been in years. I was at my lowest myself when I started, and now I feel like I could run a marathon without any issues. It's the best feeling for our family, and hopefully soon we'll be putting my 5-year-old who's autistic on it and getting him to where he needs to be, because we gave him a couple sips and he already calmed down with just a couple sips of taking the charge. So we'll see how that goes. But thank you, Nat, for all of your stuff, and for Rick and Charlie, who I know will be listening. Thank you for all you guys did. We appreciate it.
Absolutely, Allison. What an amazing, beautiful story of helping your husband with PTSD. So you guys, you know how I said at the beginning, like, go do research for yourself, right? We aren't making medical claims. We aren't diagnosing people's issues and trying to play doctor. But if you would go look at ketones and brain health, when ketones are present in the brain, studies show that the brain relaxes. So things like anxiety, bipolar, PTSD, people that have seizure issues, when the brain relaxes, a lot of those things are minimized or completely taken away altogether. So go do your research on cool stuff like that if you have a personal struggle with that, or friends or family that are dealing with that. We're going to take it over for another testimonial to that really, really cute guy down there on the Galaxy S5, Corey Kilborn.
Hey, guys. Well, listen, I've been feeling so great on this product. I mean, it's just been a lifesaver for our family. It's allowed me to get back to flying. I just went through the worst struggle for 2 years with terrible back pain. With if you live with chronic pain, you know how fatiguing that can be, how it takes everything from you. And a friend who got in a car accident and had some bad nerve damage says, hey, I've got a prototype of a new product, new company. Send me some samples. At this point, I was desperate to try anything to get me back in great health. I didn't really notice anything the first day, but second day definitely noticed a great change. And by the third day, just like what Brooke said, I could not believe it, 95% of my pain was gone. On the fourth day, guys, I went wakeboarding. Probably shouldn't have done that, but I felt so good. Listen. We talk about this stuff all the time. Just because you feel like $1 million doesn't mean you just go be crazy. Oh, it was terrible. I mean, I couldn't sit in a chair more than 20 minutes. You know, I've been flying some days for 8 hours and doing just fine. I've been walking and exercising every day, and I just went for a walk a little bit ago. So, you know, it's helped me lose some weight. It's helped me with energy, mental clarity. I could go on and on. But what I love about it is, like what Nat and everybody's saying, product. And I didn't want company hype or spin. I wanted like research, and that led me down this road of things of like hyperbaric chamber testing and, you know, at a molecular level. And I relate to that as a pilot because I Can you hear me?
Awesome. Well, yep, I got you.
Okay.
I love it. Let's throw the call over to Mr. Rick Hupalos. So Rick, people who are looking for exercise or getting fit in the gym, how does that work out?
Let me first say that kind of like Corey picked up the phone and called me because I've got such back pain. I got into a car accident about 15 years ago and I still struggle with it. Well, I re-injured my back Memorial Day weekend. And, you know, I went probably 5 months or 4 months without being able to go to the gym much at all. I've been on keto now for about 3 weeks and I've hit the gym more in the last couple of weeks than I've ever been able to in the last, you know, basically since that weekend. And here's the reason why. Here's the really cool thing about it, right? So not only is it a pain reliever, but here's some neat things. So they did a 12-week double-blind study. They gave a group placebos and they gave a group ketone supplementation. Total strength, there was a 12% difference. Okay, so the total strength from the placebo group had an increase of 6%. The total strength from the ketone group had 18% strength increase over a 12-week, and the only difference they had was a supplementation of ketones. Well, I found an article today from Flex magazine which talks about the best possible pre-workout that somebody can use, right? We all know there's so many different pre-workouts on the market, right? And what they say is they suggest do not have carbohydrates for 2 hours before your workout because it will cause a spike in your glycogen. And they say that the best possible pre-workout somebody can have is a combination of MCT oils and amino acids. That kind of sounds familiar, doesn't it? And then and then I found another article, and I think you guys are going to like this. The U.S. National Library of Dietary Medicine, in one of their recent journals, put on there that there is no clear requirement for dietary carbohydrates in human adults. Okay, so everybody's going to run around and say, oh, your body needs carbs, your body needs carbs. Well, the National Library of Dietary Medicine says that adults have no clear requirement for carbohydrates at all in their diet. So you guys can rest assured and know that if you wanted to go full keto from your nutrition plan, that you can do it without any harm, without any problems. You can go back and have conversations with people otherwise and let them know otherwise. So Nat, back to you.
Awesome. I love that. You know, the interesting thing, if you guys, you know, think back to the stories on tonight's call, there's really something for everybody, and it's one packet. It's like the ketones know where to go in your body to give you what your body needs, whether it's weight loss or mental clarity or energy or pain relief or I've lost 6 pounds on taking the keto. I've had 10 pounds that I've literally tried to lose for like 2 years. Like, it's just that stubborn, like, belly fat and a little bit of muffin top that you just don't like. And I've tried everything. Like, I've ran marathons. I've worked out twice a day. I have stopped working out and just tried to control it with diet. I've done, like, I'm kind of one of those people like, well, I've done everything to lose that 10 pounds. It just must be my lot in life as a mom of 2 at 35 years old that I have some muffin top. But just taking the keto in 30 days, I lost 6 pounds, and I'm feeling really awesome. So let me tell you guys, there's 2 types of people that are probably tuning in tonight. One type of person just wanted to get on the call and find out some more information about the ketones. Hopefully we've educated you a little bit on what it is and how it works in your body. I think we've given you enough stories to maybe find one of those stories that says, man, I'm like them. I wonder if I could get the same results on the Keto OS. And then the other type of person is here to see, like, hey, what does it look like to become a customer, or what does it look like to become a promoter? The cool thing is when you go on the website to order, you just order the amount of product that you want. And if you'd like to become a promoter, right, maybe you know somebody like Brooke with neck pain, maybe you know somebody like Corey and Rick with back pain, maybe you know somebody like Allison who has maybe some kids with some disabilities, or a husband with PTSD, something like that. And you say, man, I want to introduce this to them. It's free to become a promoter. So you're not paying any large sums of money just to become a promoter with Keto OS. And you get to join this cool tribe. So we do this call a couple times a week, so it'll be a starting point for you. So you can invite people to come and check us out. You're in business for yourself, but you're not in business by yourself. You're joining a great tribe of people. And our mission and our heart is to gather a tribe of people that are ready to do life together, right? We want to know your families. We want to know your stories. We want to know your kids' names. We want to know why you're doing this business, and we want to help you march towards your goals every day. So you're joining a team of wildly cool, committed people that are ready to help you guys hit your goals, and we're excited. So get back with the person who invited you on the Zoom, get your questions answered. I dare you to go Google ketones and whatever issue or whatever health concern that you have and see what comes up, because it's going to blow your mind. So, all right, guys, thanks for joining us on the Zoom. Have a great night. Bye.